Hi everybody, I'm Bjorn from Skeino. I have knitted a new vest for you and I want to share this one with you. It is our super bulky yarn called Donna Yarn. It's very slick, it's nice and soft, you can cuddle up with this. And it is very bulky, so it's a fast project. Knit it in a round and you divide it for the front and the back, and then the front needs to divide it because there will be a V neckline here, and with some on the side with some short rows we can make it a kind of a little bit shapy. So it's an easy project, it's fast, and you can wear it of course over a sweater, over a blouse for the cooler side time of the year, or if, of course you can wear it without anything underneath in summer. And nothing really exciting, but the whole piece, I think it's quite pretty. So this is our yarn. Follow me in my studio and I will share this new vest with you. See you soon. So welcome in my little photo studio. The Donna Vest is in front of you. As I told you, it's unfinished, so I have the ends hanging out, but then I can show you really the construction, how this is done. You cast on the number of stitches you need for your size. We are offering in our pattern size small, large, medium, X large and XX large. The yarn is our Donna Yarn. It's really bulky, very soft, silky smooth, and we are providing double skeins. That means the skeins are 7 ounces and or 200 grams to avoid knots. So with a double skein, so you can knit quite a little bit more. Because of the bulky yarn, it wouldn't reach all the way if this would be only 50-gram balls. The yarn is very high end. It is unbelievable soft. It is, the micron is so little, and so you will see when you knit it, it has a wonderful memory, so it just springs back, and it's really nice, and you will never know it's really wool on your body. The start is a rib, knit 1, purl 1 here, so you have, after cast on, 1 knit stitch, 1 purl, 1 knit, 1 purl. This is the same on the back, so it's nice and stretchy, and it springs nicely back. After I think 8 rows, you change to the body portion here, and the number of stitches you cast on is dividable by a repeat. The repeat is 1 knit stitch, 3 purl stitch, so a repeat is 4. So whatever size you pick, it matches. And the knit stitch is being slipped with the yarn over every other row. And then the following row, you knit the slip stitch, the slipped stitch with the yarn over together. So you see it here, and that pulls the stitch nicely in the length. Some might do knit below, so we are not doing a yarn over, but I prefer the yarn over. I'm completely in control how large the slip stitches are. The 4 sizes we are offering, no, 5 sizes we are offering. The small, medium and large are covered by 3 200-gram skeins, and X large and above you need 4 skeins to have enough yarn for these sizes. So when you order, just go a little bit down and see the drop down menu. You have the 2 options. So again, small, medium, large, you need 3 skeins, and X large and XX large you need 4 skeins. If you want to have the vest a little bit longer, you need to decide if you go 1 size up, or if you have small and medium, you will have enough yarn to knit it quite longer than my model here is. So you knit the first part all the way in the round until you reach the opening for the arm, and from there on it will be divided in 2 parts, and how the front is being finished, I will show you in the second part of my little tutorial. See you then. We're looking at the front portions now of the vest, unfinished. You see my ends are here. And what I did is, after dividing the front and the back, you knit a certain number of rows to meet the front V-neck opening. Then you have to divide it exactly in the right half and the left. So you put a half of the stitches on hold on a spare needle. And what needs to be done next is the center stitch here, which one is slip one with the yarn over. You need to increase by one stitch. One goes to the left, one goes to the right, to have it completely symmetric. The last 3 stitches here under the arm will be recreated into 1 purl, 1 knit, 1 purl to create these nice two row stitches, which one the other yarn over and knit together. So that's on both sides. Otherwise the rows here are going all the way through. And now you might ask me, oh, I did the same of course on the front. There I created another stitch, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches in total, because you have the 3 and 1 goes over here, the 3 and 1 goes over here. So there's a total of 4. Here only 3. And now you might ask, why is this opening so nicely? Because when I push it together, you see it makes here a bump. It's very, very simple, very easy to create this drop shoulder. What I did is, when I started this, I knitted a triangle in here. So there are short rows. So to bring it all the way to the right and bring it here all the way to the left. And what you do is you knit from here to here and back, to here and back, to here and back, all the way. So there you have short rows to knit here a triangle to bring this outside and bring this one outside. So this is very easy, but it's nice and fitting, and you just follow the description I have spelled out in the pattern row by row, how to do the short rows. So the pattern is kind of long, but you can really knit row by row. And when you reach the length of your to the shoulder, you just bind off straight. And the edge, the corners here will exactly meet, exactly these one, they will exactly meet the corners from the back. And the back has a little design in the center to fan it out as well, and I will show this to you in my little next section. So again, it's very easy, row by row knitting. The yarn is thick, it goes fast. There's nothing really special, just follow the instructions. So see you for the back. So we are looking at the back part of the Donna vest, and as you can see, it fans out here in the middle to catch exactly the tips here from the front on the other side, because if this would not be here in the middle, the front would go up to here and it would be here too short. So what I did is I fanned it out. This is where the neck opening is, and this is where the shoulder matches the front shoulder on both sides. So I divided at a certain point. The pattern will give you exactly the row number where you increase the first stitch to start a new slip stitch with yarn over, and divide this again, increase every other row, so you create a V here for the back, and it fans nicely out to have here a nice drop shoulder on both sides, and the fabric is not being stretched because it would be too short here in the middle. So all the stitches are being pointed out in the pattern. The 3 stitches from dividing, you have 1 purl, knit, and another purl stitch to make the edge here. So this is actually all what I need to tell you, and with the division here. But when you do the triangle here, it would like to make a tip here. To avoid this, there are some short rows here on the side. So there is a little triangle here, so I knitted to the second and returned, to the fourth and returned, to the sixth and returned, have short rows on both sides to lift up the shoulder here on this side, because otherwise it would be a tip here. So this makes this a nice opening on the neck. It sounds complicated, but with the thick yarn it grows fast, and there are, I think, 4 stitches on no, 10 stitches on 4 inches. So this is really a fast project. Some little things to shape the vest better. It is a triangle here in the center, and then the short rows on both sides of the shoulder to fan it out and to meet the point here on the front. So everything else is in our pattern. If you have questions, just email me. Otherwise, always happy knitting.